Oh, hi guys, my name is Angin is here to so yeah, I'm trying something new. This is Smash Cup Seed ranking video. So yeah, okay, let's go. Oh yeah, so the patrol, yeah, patrol. This the car that you unlock when you first start the game. So yeah, I don't know what else to say about this car. It's just beginner car stuff. So it's only doing well in lower level. Yeah, that's all I can say. I don't have anything to say about this car. Lower level car. Yeah, small stats. So yeah. Yeah, anyway. I'm gonna give this thing D, of course, obviously. Alright, so we have the cruiser now. Now this is just a little bit faster than the patrol. So yeah, but still Interceptor is better when it comes to speed. This thing's still decent though. It's alright. It's alright. Just yeah, it's alright. Yeah, it's okay. Just it's not really doing well in high level. Of course, makes sense because it's a car. So yeah, look, yeah, it's just not built for that. Alright. So, and yep, this can survive that 3v3, so yeah, it's dead. Anyway, now let's give this thing D, put this thing D, let's move on. Now we have the Interceptor. Now this thing is pretty much just on the equipped version of the Cruiser, yeah, because this thing is faster than the Cruiser itself. I mean the Cruiser, yeah, it's faster than the Cruiser. So this thing could beat the level 12 and level 14. Because how fast this thing is. Yeah, before you until you unlock the Raptor. So yeah, I'm gonna put this thing on the C. Of course, it's gonna be this Interceptor gonna be in C. Let's move on. So now we have the Enforcer. Now this is the card that is pretty much pretty good when it comes to ramming suspects. Yep, when it comes to ramming suspects, like it it hits harder. Yeah, yeah. Look at this one. Yeah, it takes down the suspect pretty easy. It's like yeah, but the problem is that it's not very fast, so it can't beat this checkpoint type of level when there's a suspect chasing you. So yeah, that's the only problem. Eh. Okay, let's give this thing. I'm gonna rank it B though. This thing deserves to be B in the B because it's pretty decent enough, you know. Let's move on. So now we have the Brutus. Now this is my favorite car when the car. I mean, or actually the truck in this case. This is the arcade version of the Enforcer, so yeah, it's really good. This thing could actually beat the level 20 though without any problem. Yeah, so yeah, I think it might be better than Enforcer when it comes to beating this level. So yeah, like look at this, yeah, pretty good enough to beat this. And yep, look at this. Take these cars down and they nearly go down. That's 0 HP. Actually 1 HP though. This thing can even take on the big weak too. Yeah, this ticket takes on the big wig, so yeah, it's great. It's awesome. Yeah. Yep, that was good. So let's give this thing let's put this thing on A. Put this thing on A because it deserves it. Let's move on. Alright, so now we have the Raptor. Now this is the best car when it comes to focus on speed. Yeah, I think this is better than the This is just an active version of the Interceptor, and also the only non-in-app purchase car that could beat the racing mode, the level 25 and bonus level 4. Yeah, so yeah, as you can see, I did not use any super cards. I only used like the RAM. I only used the RAM. That's it. I don't even use the super card. You can beat this thing without super card. So yeah. Like, look at this. I was able to beat it. No super cup, by the way. I do not use super cup, of course. Yeah, alright. That guy got it. Now this thing's not very focused on the ramming suspects. So yeah, that's a very focused on ramming suspects. So that's not his job. That's not the Raptor job. And look, you just get low. You're pretty much low on hit points when you try to beat the enemies. And okay, yeah, and you can beat and this thing can have potential to beat level 30, 1 star, of course. Course, yeah. Anyway, let's just give this thing. Let's put this thing on A because it deserves it because it's faster. So now we have the Sabri. I keep thinking that his name was Saber though, but now anyway. So this is actually like might be better than the Enforcer too. I think I can't tell if it's better than the Brutus. Yeah, look at it. The handling is so good that you can pretty much beat the level 6. But that's yeah, like the handle is so good. Yeah. Just like the Raptor, it could actually be it can actually also beat the level 30, but it's just it can't take any mixer trucks down. So yeah. So yeah, this thing still gets 1 star in this level too. Yeah, that's the thing. So yeah. But it's still good enough. So let's give this thing and let's put this thing in let's give this thing A. Rank this thing to A, yeah. This thing deserves it. Let's move on. Alright, next up we have the Guardian. Now this is the best non-in-app purchase vehicle. Actually, yeah. Like literally. I'm not joking. The best non-in-app purchase vehicle, you know? The truck. Yeah, actually free to play truck, you know? Free to play vehicle. What's the best free to play vehicle? I guess that's how I guess this thing can beat level 22, which not many cars can beat it without super cop. The Guardians can literally beat this level 22 without using any super cop. Yeah, if you play carefully, of course. Yeah, I wish I. Yep, and this is also the only card that and this is the only vehicle that could actually beat level 29. It's just you have to play very carefully because these guys are really difficult to be taken down. The Guardian might be slow, but it's just strong enough to take down those enemies. So yeah, you can just take those enemies down without any problem, and not to mention that this thing can literally takes out the mixer truck in level 30. So yeah, well, just don't get the 4v4 situation, otherwise your Guardian will be absolutely burned. Help! No! I can beat it! I can beat. Hey! Not to mention is that the Guardian works best on these two of these levels. So yeah, I think they do bad. I think this team will do better. So yeah, now let's give this team S. Obviously, the Guardian deserves to be S. This is the best vehicle in the game. Now next up we got the Talon. Now this is the this is the in-app purchase vehicles. Yeah, you have to, but it doesn't matter when you can just mod the game. So yeah, you can just mod the game and get this thing. This thing can't even beat level 22 without super car. Yeah, basically you have to spam the super cop. You have to spam the super cop in order to beat this some to higher level. So this thing, well, I mean, so yeah, even despite its max stats, the Talon is not still not better than the Guardian when it comes to beating tougher enemies. So yeah, however, this thing could work very well in racing mode and the level that involve weaker enemies. Yeah, so this thing could take down the weaker enemies. This thing, well, I mean, you gotta spam the super cops to even use to make the Talon works. Like, look, I nearly goes down. This thing's the best. This thing's okay. So this thing goes to S. This thing deserves to be an S. Alright, let's take those donuts. Now, anyway, now we have the Reaper. Now this is actually not the this is not the in-app purchase vehicle. You get this by collecting donuts. This vehicle might be better than the Enforcer, but Brutus still better than the Reaper. So yeah, Brutus still better than the Reaper, but it's just yeah, this thing says decent speed, I guess. Now let's give the Reaper A, obviously, because this thing deserves to be an A. Yeah, yep, it's still good. Alright, anyway, now we have the hammer. Now this car. I feel like the Enforcer is just better than the hammer. Why would you even use the hammer? Like this thing can't even take down high level enemies. But so yeah, but it can take down the lower level. Yeah, so this thing says speed so yeah, this thing has a good speed though. Pretty decent speed. That's what makes the better from the Enforcer. But this thing, even the Enforcer is just straight up better than the hammer. And yeah, like this thing, I don't even know what's the point of the hammer. It's just yeah. So yeah, this thing deserves to be in B. Alright, finally now we have the Talon. I mean the Hornet. My bad. Now this is the fastest car alongside. This is the fastest car beside Talon. Yeah, this thing could beat in level 30, but well, not very much when you keep ramming into cars like this. When you just straight up keep ramming into these cars, yeah. So yeah, just getting hit. Oh, yep, that's gonna hurt like a lot. So yeah, this thing could also beat the level 28. But what's the point when the Talon could do the same job? And yeah, this thing is not. This thing is just meant for racing. It's obvious if this car is just meant for racing. Why would you even use the Hornet when the Talon can do the same thing? Why would you even why would you use the Hornet when the Talon could do the same job? Yeah, so this thing, I'm gonna put it in the sea. Actually, yeah, put it in the sea. Yep, that's it. All right, everyone, that's the video of this. Yep, that's it. This is the video. So yeah, all right. Anyway, let me know in the comment on your opinion. I want to see your opinion in the comments below. All right, bye.